So guys, if you didn't already see, I think it was yesterday, EA has unveiled Battlefield Labs, which is a brand new community testing environment, I believe. It'll be closed testing, and it's to essentially help build the future of Battlefield as a community, which I think sounds amazing. Now, it is a little unfortunate, but it does make sense that it's a limited amount of people, because if we had everyone trying to join it, it'll just be a mess. But I think this is what a lot of games should start doing. They need to have more community-involved playtesting earlier on, because it's going to make their games what the players really want. Without further ado though, let's talk about what we know about Battlefield Labs so far, because I'm pretty excited for this. So it seems the Battlefield Labs will be available on PC via EA app, and as well as the consoles via PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X and S. And if you have Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, it'll be required to access Battlefield Labs. Obviously, Xbox One, PS4, you know, they're kind of getting a bit old now. They're not going to be on there. But if you have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or S, then you can definitely do this. Now, very few details are known about the next Battlefield game. It's only about 8 to 10 seconds of pre-alpha footage was shown during this trailer. But the thing we do know is that it's being developed by 4 studios, which is DICE, Ripple Effect, Motive, and Criterion. This is like a super team in the NBA. They're kind of teaming up to be now known as Battlefield Studios. They're all going to be having an umbrella approach towards the next title, which is, I think, in response to the really bad reception we got from Battlefield 2042. They're trying to make a difference here and hopefully make their next game an absolute banger, maybe even the COD killer. So what we know from the companies working under Battlefield Studios is that they're going to be working on separate parts of the games together, alongside the community as well. Ripple Effect's going to be working on a new experience, which a lot of people think is going to be some sort of Battle Royale, which will be interesting because I really liked the Battle Royale in Battlefield 5, and I wish that they had done better. It seems Criterion is going to be the side of things that's handling the single-player campaign, which is really exciting because I think one of the big things Battlefield 2042 was missing was a campaign. In the previous Battlefields that had campaigns, they were all amazing, and I thought they were really good. This is also nice to see because it shows they're listening to the community. The community wanted a campaign for 2042, and they didn't get that. But EA recognized that and how important the campaigns are to the players, and we should expect one in the next game. And to no one's surprise, DICE and Motive are expected to work on the multiplayer and support development as a whole. In my opinion, I think this is great because I really think DICE do an amazing job of making these Battlefield games, and it's good to see them almost be at the head of the helm and kind of manning the ship on this whole project because they have the most experience out of any of these studios working with Battlefield, and I think the community can really trust DICE to kind of lead the way on this next game. Now, as for Battlefield Labs, it appears you can be expected to be testing just about everything inside this next Battlefield game. They talk about saying they're going to be testing the pillars of play like core combat and destruction. Then they want to kind of transition to the balance and feedback for our weapons, the vehicles and gadgets, ultimately leading to where all these pieces can come together in their maps, modes, and squad play. They also mentioned that they will be testing on Conquest and Breakthrough, the heart and soul of it all. So that's pretty exciting. However, that being said, initial invites will be limited to about a few thousand participants, I believe, and the servers will only be located in Europe and North America. So for us OCE boys, man, it's tough times out here, but they do have plans to opening up tens of thousands more invites and hopefully bring some more regions involved as well. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but from the 8 to 10 seconds of footage we were given, we were able to see that the game is going to be a lot more modern than, say, Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5, but nowhere near as modern as Battlefield 2042. To be honest, it's quite hard to tell when the game is going to be set in, but we can expect it to be releasing around early 2026. Battlefield are very ambitious about this, and they want this to be their biggest Battlefield game ever made, and they want it out soon, so within a year's time, we really could have an insane title on our hands. Now, as a Battlefield player myself, some of the things I would love to see in the next game is proximity chat. I think that they have to get this into the game ASAP. The scale of Battlefield is insane, and I think Hell Let Loose do a great job of adding proximity chat, and it makes the whole experience that much more immersive and funnier as well. So they have to add that in the next game for sure. And if they do really want this to be their biggest project ever, I would love to really see them push the limits and make the maps and the amount of players in a game even bigger than they have before. Like, imagine some crazy shit of 1,000 players in one game. I know that's pretty unrealistic, but hey, you never know. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Just a short video here. I think this is really, really awesome for EA and DICE especially, that they're creating this brand new Battlefield Studios and Battlefield Labs, really getting the community involved in their next game. I think it's very important. One of the reasons why Battlefield 1 was so amazing is because they listened to the community when they would release updates and new DLCs. 2042 was much improved after they listened, but it seems to be the common theme that when they listen to their community, the game improves regardless. So I think other games should be taking a bit of a leaf out of their book here, and hopefully it all turns out well.